I'm Jenny again here in Neptune Mountaineering here in Boulder, and today we're going to talk a little bit about backpacking stoves. There's a bewildering array of things out there available for you, but I'm going to give you a few basics about backpacking stoves. What I have right here, all of these are a canister stove, which you need compressed gas for. These are great for any sort of backpacking. The only concern that you need to worry about is if you're going to fly, you cannot carry these on the plane, then you'll need to buy your canister when you get to wherever you're going. Otherwise, they're all good stoves. Let's start with the Jetboil here. The Jetboil is a very compact, lightweight, personal cooking system. The stove and the pot, this is the pot, are designated, which means you have to use this pot with this stove and not a different one, because it's designated to fit onto the burner. You cook in the stove, and then when you're done cooking, you take it off the stove and you eat out of it. It does have an adapter to put on the top of your stove if you wanted to put a different pot on your stove. So that's the Jetboil Flash, very compact. Even lighter weight are these canister stoves. This is by Snow Peak. We've got the Gigapower here, and then the Light Max here. These are made out of titanium, super lightweight, a very simple stove. It does not come with a pot, so then you have to add your own pot. You can add a variety of pots, whatever you plan on doing. If it's just you, you can go with a smaller pot. If it's you and somebody else, you might need a slightly bigger pot than this, but this one's pretty good for 2 people. Again, set the pot on the stove, light it, just like your burner at home, and then adjust it with the adjustment right here, and you're on your way. Same thing. So this stove collapses into this, so it's very lightweight and compact. This stove also goes down quite small and has its own little bag. It's not a little hard case bag, carrying case. All of this, when it's taken down, will fit inside your stove pot, depending on the size of your pot. So that's very nice. Another brand that we have, which is very similar to this Snow Peak brand, is MSR. This one right here is the MSR Pocket Rocket. Again, it's very small, lightweight. It needs the compressed gas canister. It folds down to this size for carrying inside your pack. It does not have a pot that is included in the system, so you have to put your own pot on there. Same thing, turn it on, light it, you're on your way. MSR also makes now the Micro Rocket, which compacts down even more so that you can get even a smaller carrying case for your Micro Rocket. And the only concern that you have to have with canister fuel stoves, the compressed gas, is that you can build a screen, a windscreen for them on part or one side of it, but you cannot encircle your stove with a windscreen because your canister will get too hot and cause problems with that. So build a windscreen, but don't encircle it. And that's the only consideration with these. Otherwise, they're very lightweight, easy to use, and compact for your backpacking trip.